In peace.
Welcome, Aries, to Expression Personnelle Tarot. My name is Jessica. I'm going to be your tarot reader. Spirit, please help guide this message for the Aries collective. Please and thank you. Do check your birth chart to find out where your Aries placements are, and also cross watchers are welcomed. Aries, check out my past readings. I feel like some of you maybe have some questions, and I believe you'll find the answers in those videos that I have actually already posted. Let's find out what is going on. There's a questionable energy. So I feel as if someone is watching right now. They strongly need some answers here. Spirit, please help clarify this message for an Aries watcher at this time. For all you Aries, not everything's going to resonate. Please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Definitely subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date. Let's find out what is going on for Aries. So I feel like Aries is charging ahead here. We have the Knight of Swords. So there's a drama here of some kind that Aries you're dealing with. So something feels like while you're charging ahead, there's a sense of maybe like an offbeat sense of humor with you at this time. Perhaps some people just don't understand your humor. Okay, here's the Ace of Pentacles. While you are holding on to excitement, there's things going through, you're actually having to handle several things at one time. Some of you are maybe some true multitaskers. But I feel like there's possibly an obsession with something here where you've been treated unfairly in the past. And I feel like some of you could just be constantly thinking of a drama that has happened. I mean, honestly, with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, I'm feeling anxieties, a driven force that is to be reckoned with regarding certain circumstances that you have been through. This tells me that this is your character has been literally defining moments. Something happened to you very Freudian is what I'm getting. Carl Jung is another one. And so with this, what I'm thinking of is the 8 cognitive developments. And so something characterized your personality based on a key event. You see, now there is the next response is a no response. So no answer is an answer regarding a situation. There's there might be a situation where you might need to maybe not reconcile or worry about receiving any kind of sorry or Um, I feel some of you feel used and abused. Like you were hired to fire, some kind of situation like that. Just really treated unfairly. You were left in a difficult time overall. Now, Spirit here sees where some of you need a property also could be involved here. Um, I feel as if something quickly about achieving finances or an opportunity or a gift, possibly to help you with a property or a home or building a home. It's going to be a little bit different for each and every one of you, but there's something expedited overall. It is, there's something just fast. There's a driven force, very offbeat sense of humor during this time, and boom, there's the excitement, a key event, something difficult that could have happened. And I see you finally achieving something here. Something to do with maybe legal affairs with the justice here. This overall tells me that there was a situation that has caused turmoil or just knocked you off track. And things have moved rather quickly. And here we are. There is someone I feel has went to bat, has fought for you. This overall now brings a lot more balance back into your life, Aries. Pretty cool overall. I'm feeling a whole lot of maybe not knowing when something is going to happen, possibly just kind of being like, it's not like you're being misled, it's just an unknowing. So I don't see where there's like a whole lot of fear, but possibly could have been a little fear. I mean, this really threw you off your game. You were worried, like, on financial levels, worried. I just really, whatever it was designed pretty much to hold you back. And justice here, Libra, 7th house placements, 923 to 1022 here. These things take honesty, integrity, which is a fellow air sign, which is Aquarius. These things are very important when it comes to contracts. So just don't take someone for granted. Simply moving on from them. I see some of you might be moving on to who values your worth a lot more at this time. And there we are with that 6 of Swords. I see a lot of you doing exactly like that. I feel like if there's been a lot of turmoil within relationships or just contracts altogether, I see Aries, you just ready to move on. Through turbulence, you really want to look out on the other side to calmer waters. The Six of Swords represents, a need of, you know, turbulence to pretty much settle. You need that presence of anxiety and these things to dissipate. Now we have the Nine of Swords here. This is the anxieties. This is exactly what has been a very challenging aspect. Some of you could have all kinds of different neurological disorders. I mean, and if you don't think you have one, there's one for those too, right? But here we are just strictly talking about the tarot and just can't make it up. Here with the Nine of Swords, the anxiety's feeling as if everybody's laughing at you throughout all this change. And I feel that there's someone that is helping you catch a or grasp the situation here. Things are moving fast, and some of you might need a little bit of confirmation that you are going to be okay. You have a lot on your shoulders, taking a lot of responsibility in here, and overall, there's an injustice with this altogether. Is everything that you've had to go through, all the excitement, and then finally when things calm down, boom, there it is. Now, with the Nine of Swords, I'm feeling a lot of Libra, Scorpio energy coming from these cards here. Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. These are signs of transition and change. So whatever this key event was, it has brought a whole lot of change into your life. Now, here we are with the World and the Queen of Pentacles. This is closing out of cycles, and I'm seeing that you're going to be quite happy with the results in the long run. But it's up to you to take responsibility to receive that Queen of Pentacles energy here. Grapes just overall show you the abundance here, but she's looking very, very closely at this pentacle. She's paying very close attention. Now, he or she, this is not gender specific, but with the World card, there is closing out of cycle. This could be a situation overall, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini energy, Libra energy, Capricorn energy here, Virgo energy with the Eight of Cups, power to who is sitting on top of this mountain here. Now, this is taking care of responsibilities, taking things one step at a time, working towards the things that you can make a difference with. Because if it's not working, it's not going to work for you. So with the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing the wisdom to know what does work and what does not work. Now, here we are. We do have the moon here. We do have amount of mystery. And as the clouds kind of move around that moon, I'm seeing rain and cold weather. Maybe a little wind at this time. But overall, the air looks cool and crisp. Don't get overwhelmed with too many responsibilities at this time. Do what you need to do to make sure, things are being taken care of. Some of you are really business-minded here. I'm very much seeing business here is booming. As far as the World and the Queen of Pentacles, this is bringing in some enlightenment here. A lot of tests, a lot of having to pretty much take care of, it's like taking care of a home front, your business. It is very much a lot of pros and cons to owning a business. And as long as you are handling those responsibilities, regardless of any injustice, here, closing out cycles, uh, making sure your paperwork and different things are in order, making sure maybe you keep a journal, a diary of what is going on a daily basis, so you have some kind of reference. These are the things that can help you in the long run. So be thinking of any injustice that can happen to you in the future as well, just so you can cover your assets. Okay, now we have the Three of Cups, Cancer energy here. So I'm feeling very much that with the Hierophant. So there's going to be a lot of time that you are going to be dealing with a community here. Now, with the Tower and the Hierophant and the Three of Cups, there could have been some kind of accident or anything that you have dealt with the Fool here as well. And this has left you with a brand new beginning. But this is just saying with the Two of Pentacles, just pay close attention right now, to where you're not finding yourself feeling like you are, let's say, surrendering to someone else here. There is a warning here overall, not to get too crazy, taking it easy at this time, but overall there is definitely a possibility of a brand new beginning here. Now let's go ahead and get a card here and find out what Aries can be working towards at this time, just to kind of help you move along into a more positive direction, into the home front. How beautiful. What we doing? What we doing? I'm gonna tell them to like and subscribe. Huh? You gonna tell me to like and subscribe? Okay. Right, to the Mechanic here. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but it is not lost. Okay. There's some emotional healing of your own. It's saying that you need to release the past here. There's careers in counseling, or just something mental or emotional trouble could be blocking your abundance at this time. So, not everybody's going to be a mechanic that is watching this video at this time. Also, if you are a counselor at this time, I feel like you are a wonderful motivator. There's a skill that you possess. It pretty much needs to be shared with the world. You may be in need of motivation yourself to be able to push forward, and that is to the Mechanic as well. You really need to be able to understand that even though you have like bills to pay and things are getting too high, that working towards something, how am I going to put this? So say you want to go back, say you want more money coming in. Well, you're going to need to be able to take these classes. Perhaps looking around or going to the library if you don't have a computer, and these kind of things to find courses that just might, you never know, might find one that actually helps you to where you pay for it later, or something that works for you in your situation, because everybody is a little bit different. But overall, for the collective here, don't be too prude, especially with money. Just be very cautious where you're spending it or how you're making financial decisions, because you don't want more going out than coming in. Receiving money is really hard to get. So, let me see here. I wouldn't say it's hard to get. We're trying to manifest more of this for the Aries here. So through persistence, of course, I feel a lot of your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Basically, anything that you have touched at this time, I feel is basically required of you. It's like being obedient in a way, Aries. What this is doing is helping you build on your finances to where everything you touch kind of turns to gold. And I'm really seeing like fire. Like I'm feeling like Aries, like, I love you. I love you. I love you. It's my baby girl. She just kind of sits here. She's like a little rebel. Okay. But some of you very much are trailblazers overall. And it is, as long as you keep the prudence down, you're a wonderful motivator. I'm feeling like solid gold. For real, solid gold. You need more coming in than you do going out. And Aries, I find that you are that energy, and particularly, like, I don't see where you're not going to go out. You're going to not going to, you're going to be a go-getter. There's your growth. There's your goals. Okay. The people you spend the most time with shape who you are. You know this. These are the kind of things where you gotta like know what's up. You to be able to go out there, you know that you have haters out there. There's envious people that's always out there. And it's pretty much important. You know, there's a rescuer for someone that is actually watching right now. And if you feel like that is happening for you, that is really unrealistic. You need to be able to help yourself. There's basically with the Fool, which is a major arcana, it's definitely somewhat risky to be able to take that leap of faith. But once you do it, there's going to be a recognition here for you, and you just really need to trust into the universe. Because when you're like saying, oh my God, I'm scared, or I don't want this, you know, and all this, you're talking and you're claiming exactly what you don't want into your life. You need to start claiming what you want and need. And like, faith without works just doesn't work. So you need to put some effort into exactly what you want. Okay, there's someone has a life purpose here. Somebody's really good in mathematics, planning, architecture. I'm feeling architecture, lawyer. Some of you might be looking for some intern work at this time. I feel like you need to avoid giving too much of yourself right now. Maybe you're neglecting your own needs. Maybe you like to clean the house first before you take a shower. These kind of things. Try taking the shower first before you clean the house, and maybe clean up after you clean too. I don't know. Do something like that. But there's another outlook on a way to make money. Your spirit animal you really need to call on at this time. There's something just unstable. It's been an emotional roller coaster in your life at this time. Some kind of partnership in your life right now is just draining you. Find out what's going on. Aries, let's get an angel card. Spirit for the Aries collective. What does the Aries need to know? Manifest success. Master your destiny by making use of your skills. Harness the creative forces to bring about success and achieve your goals. What a beautiful, beautiful card. Here you can actually just like harvest that eclipse in the background, that energy from this card. So I'm seeing a whole village here. So when I see villages, I'm seeing a lot of people in and out of your life, a large flow of people. Also, with the little Cupid energy, I'm feeling February energy. Again, there is that around the moon. If you notice this deep purple here, this tells me a lot of crisp nights. Even water or ice around a moon might signify that it's going to rain. Pretty much you have a whole lot going on. Hold on, I'll be right back. I feel like you can basically turn anything that you wish at this time. For Aries. I feel like some of you never felt part of a family. Maybe you've been rejected too many times. The solutions to your problems aren't going to take you years. No, it's not. But I feel like some of you maybe have been running around with the wrong crew. Could be a Scorpio, Libra, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, or a Pisces. I feel as if this meant a lot to you. The time that you spent with them, maybe you saved certain items. You could have you could be needing a garage sale at this time. Feeling like you need to consolidate some of your things. Maybe it is just taking over your house. I feel some of you need to take 15 minutes a day. You need to pretty much just work at it, downsize. These kind of things will help you. Also, if you feel like you're letting yourself go and you're unhappy with your resemblance, just working at 15 minutes a day, working, exercising, I feel like that will bring a lot of happiness. Some of you are going to be walking to a new permanent relationship with your lover, okay? I feel at this time that that you really do appreciate their guidance and friendship, and that's vice versa. But sometimes you still feel like you come last, even though you're in a relationship with them and you feel like maybe that you should come first. I don't know, something like that. But there can only be one. Aries, what I'm feeling like that's your energy with there can only be one. Like Jet Li, that can only be one. You know? And I feel like I just want to take your time. Something like that. I'm not jealous, you're mine. There's something about programming, all right? Maybe some of you have a device recording you. I don't know. There's something about wine and Italian food here coming up really shortly. There could be something about humanitarian, which is, again, saving humanitarian, working towards surviving extinction. So it sounds like a movie maybe some of you have been watching. There's something about being free doesn't mean I do not love you. So some of you maybe want to be out of the relationship, but still be in the relationship or live separately. I don't know, but maybe you don't love them the way that they love you. I feel like you need to tell somebody, look, I'm not late. I'm on my own time. All right. And you've been working on your glow up, your revenge body, more or less, is basically on you, baby. It's on somebody, that revenge body. So I feel like, you know, like that song, if I could be like that, I would give anything. Okay. Something is not every single day. And maybe you're starting to realize how valuable time was in the past, and you realize maybe those spectacular moments won't ever happen again. Let me get one card to clarify that. I feel with that King of Wands, maybe you're very experienced, you've been through a lot, traveled, different things like that. Maybe you haven't been able to do that lately. You're trying to use your intuition. Maybe you've been looking for a new partnership. There's something here about the Magician. You can turn anything that you wish. All right, like I said. Now, somebody's not buying your story. Surely not this time. New theory needed. I feel if somebody... I feel like if somebody's coming at you like that, you need to basically say, this is my dream. Believe what I am saying. So it's not... Somebody's going to be accusing you of something, and it's going to be like, or something, but you're going to turn around and be like, whoa, you don't understand. It wasn't about you. It was about me this whole time, you know, and that's going to be a real shocker. Now, some of you keep checking your phone all day for someone to connect. Let me see. You could be trying to connect with a Leo here. Gemini. It's saying stay strong, don't give up. I feel you might be dealing with the Page of Wands, Aries. This is an adventurous gangsta kind of feeling here. There's some kind of love offer if you've been waiting for that. It is coming through here. This is somebody that's dependable. They're going to be a protector, but also there's a very stubborn energy towards Capricorn, Virgo energy. There's something about your dreams do influences your reality. There's a nightmare or something recently and it felt real. I feel like when you had a bad day, over time you're going to forget about this dream, but you know what they say about it. Either if you don't use it, you lose it. So some of you feel like a wired spring lately. Maybe you have too much energy in your body. And maybe your partner doesn't have enough energy or something like that. Not enough playtime in your life. I feel like you two stand for two different things. Or maybe you're talking about you stand for two different things. What's good for you is good for me too. So, and it's basically karma. Maybe you're looking at them like, why are you so special? Why do you get to lay up? Because 9 times out of 10, if I was to lay up, then, you know. So I feel like there's some kind of movie night or something that's going to happen, that's going to take place between you two. And you're going to be realizing that they're always looking at you stupid or something. And it's like you constantly open up to them. And it's like right then and there, the past is going to bite the tail. I don't know. And then after that movie night, it's going to lead to some kind of morning conversation. And you worked really hard to be in this relationship, but I feel like you're going to be having to watch your back too much. And you realize, look, anything you can do, I can do better. And that's when you're going to realize, you know, that you pushed them away or they pushed you away. And you're going to start looking up at life like, you know what, my back hurts, my neck hurts, my knees, my hips. So some of you, this card actually makes me a little nervous because just be very careful of any accidents or anything right now for the whole collective. But I feel like somebody says, look, I'll never cheat on you. You're perfect for me. It's a perfect kind of relationship. But overall, I'm feeling like some of you need a breath of fresh air. And it's like your opportunity period, you feel like wherever you go, there you are. It's time to kind of like, you can do bad by yourself. You don't have to be in a relationship to actually feel like, you know, you need to be loved. You know, you can actually love them from a distance. If that's exactly what's going on, you feel like you're already distant, living with them, why not? So natural is needed. There's always a way out. Run from those things. All right. If you feel like that, then that's your spirit saying, hey, look, it's time to move on. Don't just sit around and pretend like nothing's ever happening or kissing them was a mistake. It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. There's some kind of secrecy anyway, or secret meetings, or incognito. There's some quiet one that has been around you the whole time. They're you wonder why your hard work's always turning into drama. It's because of them. They're always saying like you don't know what you're doing, all kinds of stuff, making you look like you're chasing them around and you're confused and this and that. Maybe something to do with a bike rider. Give to me, you got anything. Jump park, trading life to be with you. There's something weird about that. Very much Cancer energy here. Learning everything about you and you want to give it to them. Okay, so it's like they're learning everything about you. You're really talkative. You love to talk. You can talk all night long to somebody, you know, but somebody's like in your face smelling you. It's weird. They're trying to figure you out so they can intimidate you later. Ask you like, what are you doing in there? What took you so long? You know, these kind of things. Something about the east direction. There's something about not wasting your time anymore. There's something about not being able to come back into a relationship. I don't see you looking to reconcile anymore. I see Aries, there's like you looking for closure. Leave and happy because I'm liking my coworker. So there's somebody that leaves happy because they like the coworker at work. Okay, there's something to do with a story to be revealed. You deserve so much better. The vibe that they give you is kind of like a light switch for a reason, possibly. Maybe some of you are in denial there. But I see with the Eight of Cups position where you're actually taking that deep thought, that spiritual work, and that's going to bring in a lot of maturity, a lot of, did this work? How does it work? It's going to lead into that Ten of Cups there. So there's something about your voice or someone's voice annoying you when they chew. And it's kind of funny. Spirits like a smile with you whenever you think like that. But you never stop praying. They never stop listening. There's a partner here that you start a life with overall. They were like a spirit team warrior with you. But they had the hots for everyone. So you had to pay attention to the red flags. Something about Starbucks. The energy was designed a plan to destroy you. What belonged to God. It was a little at a time, and it led into a whole lot. And in time, everything changed. Everything is now older. Your mental, your heart, your gut, all kinds of stuff. Letting habits lead you places you didn't belong. Some feel, like they were responsible for you, a protector. You have a little trouble making eye contact. Something to do with men are attracted to you because you're a young mother with young children, those kind of things. I feel a lot of you have held back your truth not to raise any negative attention. Something, where you need to realize somebody loves themselves a whole lot more than you, and you're wondering like, oh, I'll get my attention in due time, like always. No, you deserve your attention every single day, all day. So something's not right. If they're leaving you waiting, something's not right here. All right. But overall, I'm seeing like the results. You're going to get what you want, like financially. You're going to start coming up, and this energy is going to want to start sticking around more and more. Their spirit animal is going to step in. They're going to want a partnership. They're going to start sensing your glow up a whole lot more. But I don't see you sticking around. So I feel like they're going to be trying to take your blessings. They're going to try to take that from you as well. And they're going to be like, I had a dream about you. I'm thinking about you right now. I see the best in you. Come to me first, not everyone else. That kind of energy. Aliens are already here. Like, this is somebody you can have like deep talk with, but there's not enough mystery for you with them anymore. They've been exposed. Some of you are looking for a job, learn a new trade to better your life, like we were talking about earlier. Now, you are a mirror, basically. What you need to basically tell yourself is that I can do this. Do not give up with that Leo energy. Anything you need to get off your chest, maybe you need to get that off of your chest. Literally talk about it. You need to change. You need to love yourself, love people again, these kind of things, and allow that energy to come through. I feel like some of you done your homework. You're starting to know. You're showing up a lot more knowledgeable, and you're being looked at more in a favorable light. Your weight is being determined by how much that you give to people, and how much you give back and how much you take. And you're starting to see that you're not a piece of meat, and people are not a piece of meat. So I feel some of you might have dealt with a partnership that around the holidays, shopping, makeup, jewelry, something about a one-night stand. Thanks for the good time to go, something like that. Between last year and December of 2022. So I feel like there was snobby or preppy energy that came in. Rich, biatch, party queen. The energy after your lover was breached. There's something about maybe your lover felt like the one that got away, and they're always missing them, something like that. Remember, the world is filled with things to see, something about vitamins, and you need to eat and taste again. And Sleep, sometimes brings renewal into your life. And I'm seeing where a lot of you need basically to refresh your palate and allow yourself to taste food again. Also, speak of movie nights, Julia Roberts, she's a Scorpio. Eat, Pray, Love, in the movie Eat, Pray, Love. Maybe there's a message for you in there. Beware. There's I feel in that movie, like, even if you're in a really good partnership, sometimes these movies can have a negative effect or a negative outcome on the relationship. So if you are in a wonderful relationship, don't try to piece this reading together. This isn't going to be for everyone now. So getting angry at your partner, that's not even cheating on you, because a lot of you here, it shows where you have a partner with a lot of integrity, more or less a best friend, and that's a once in a lifetime thing here. And that's where a lot of this is coming full circle. And it's like, will I feel this energy again in life? Yes, you will. Spirit is sitting here saying, it's not over. I've got plans for you here. Wonderful plans. I've seen you cry. Your answers, like, through it all, I've given you a new beginning after the tower. Things that, if you weren't going to fix, Spirit had to fix it for you. Power to the one sitting on top. Moving on to calmer waters, handling your responsibilities one step at a time, you know, making the decision to handle your legal affairs, taxes, different things like that, prioritizing, staying away from drama, the things that no longer serve you. These are the most beautiful things, Aries. I cannot make it up. These cards, this reading overall is super, super beautiful. And some of you were handed a love that maybe doesn't match the love that you intended to find, that you come full circle with, and sometimes that's okay. Like I said, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And it's also a point where your partner might have to accept, hey, look, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm going to be living here. You're going to be living there. Or you're going to be living where we're at now, but I'm going to be over there, give me 2 steps out the door, because I can't, do it no more. And to have that backbone in life, sometimes it's sad your partner doesn't believe you, when you say you don't like this or you don't like that. And so they think that you don't have a backbone or something. Man, sometimes you gotta start with the ones right there, because a house divided cannot stand, in a way, you know what I mean? So in a way, it's maybe best, that they just understand, you're doing what's best for everybody in the long run of things. And that isn't always the easiest thing to do, but in the long run it gets a little bit easier and a little bit easier. And let's go ahead and close out this reading with one more card. We'll find out. Okay, we have Fate, Fortuna here. Look at that red flowing hair. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming from these cards. Aries, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining Expression Personnelle. I'm Jessica, your tarot reader today. Thank you.